Charles Soule and Ramon Rosanas joined the War of the Bounty Hunters as Luke Skywalker and his friends are put on the trail of Boba Fett, heading to Nar Shaddaa to track down the hunter, but the smuggler's moon proves to be deadly, even for a Jedi. Charles Soule takes a break from Operation Starlight to continue building the big War of the Bounty Hunter storyline and get our rebel heroes involved in the hunt for Boba Fett. I enjoyed Charles also managed to work in a continuing exploit of the budding Jedi Luke Skywalker, who definitely has improved his lightsaber skills since we last saw him, getting to use them quite extensively throughout this issue, which I thought was really quite cool. Soule even devoted some time to shore up that side of the story and provide Luke with some adventures to Jedi outposts that will most likely happen after this event is over. However, we probably might see some of it during this event. The issue also pulled some stuff from the larger canon, like involving Sagwa, the Wookiee Han and Chewie rescued on Kessel in Solo: A Star Wars Story, building more of the rebel network with him while also continuing to showcase that despite Han saying he and Chewie aren't, they're rebels through and through and believe in causes like the rebellion. Ramon Rosanas continues as the series artist and gives us some awesome action and shootouts, showcasing Luke's lightsaber skills really well, while also delivering some more awesome looking alien designs from the underworld of Nar Shaddaa. Star Wars issue 13 continued setting up the War of the Bounty Hunters really well, getting the rebels involved in the story in a great action-packed way, while also shoring up an interesting plot for Luke to follow through this event and in the year afterwards. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Star Wars issue 13 finds Luke Skywalker using the lessons Yoda taught him on Dagobah to fight several training remotes, using his new lightsaber and the Force to easily cut them to pieces, remembering Yoda's words about knowing when he is calm and at peace. 3PO and R2 soon come by, not even slowing Luke down as he takes out the last drone, telling the droids they didn't startle him, since a Jedi should be able to stay focused through much bigger distractions than someone saying hello. He asks what the droids need, learning that R2 has a message for him and 3PO needs to translate, learning the astromech has learned more information related to Elphrona, where Luke found his lightsaber. Chewbacca comes by, with Luke welcoming his old friend back. The Wookiee begins talking, so 3PO translates, saying that he's heard from a contact of his on Nar Shaddaa, and there has been a sighting of Boba Fett on the smuggler's moon, and seeing as he's in possession of the frozen Han Solo, Chewbacca wants to go after him. Luke understands, wondering if they should bring Lando in on this, but Chewie says that he's not to be trusted, and Han wouldn't be too pleased about seeing the man who betrayed him at the moment he's released from Carbonite. Luke knows that makes sense, wanting to go and find their friend. The group head to Nar Shaddaa in the Millennium Falcon, where Luke wishes that Leia was with them, understanding that she's too busy with the Operation Starlight and the Rebellion, and maybe they can bring back some good news about Han. The droids meanwhile bicker about Luke needing 3PO to translate Chewie, knowing whatever bit of gossip R2 wanted to share with Luke before can wait as they attempt to rescue Han. Luke takes the Falcon into a landing spot on the moon, hoping Chewie can find his contact quickly since they shouldn't spend more time on the smuggler's moon than they have to, since there's a whole lot of trouble there. Chewie soon meets with Sagwa, the Wookiee he and Han freed from Kessel some years ago. 3PO says they both consider each other brothers, and he owes Chewie a great debt, so when Chewie put out the word to the free Wookiees of the galaxy that he was looking for Boba Fett, Sagwa reached out. 3PO says that Sagwa knows of a new champion at the Gartaka Fighting Arena, a fighter who bested Wermin Lichter, the champion of the Kanji criminal enterprise. Luke knows the name Jango is wrong, but it looks like Boba Fett from the hologram, and 3PO says the champion hasn't had any more fights since beating the recent champion, but the arena keeps records of the fighters, so even if Fett's gone, they might be able to track him. Luke and the others go to see the Ticketmaster, who asks for some credits for the information, even if she doesn't have the info Luke needs. 3PO knows there's nothing free on Nar Shaddaa, so Luke pays, asking if Jango was the fighter's real name. The Ticketmaster doesn't know since they don't ask for birth records. Luke asks for any more info on the being as she presses a button, summoning the Kanji gang members, as 3PO says this is an outrage, but the alien says that business is a betrayal. She slams her kiosk closed as the gang leader says that Jango owes them a lot of money for killing their main fighter, so either Luke tells him where he is, or they make him. Luke says they aren't Jango's friends and don't know where he went, only wanting to find find out, but the leader doesn't like his answers, wanting the heroes to come with him since they are now property of the Hutts of Narkanji. Luke ignites his lightsaber, saying that they aren't leaving and he doesn't want to hurt anyone. The gang is surprised to see a lightsaber, but just because he has one doesn't make the boy a Jedi. Luke agrees with them, knowing it's something else entirely, as the gang leader demands the heroes are killed and the droid is taken for its memory banks. Luke easily blocks the incoming blaster bolts fired at them, directing them back at the villains and hitting some of the men, who remember the Empire had a bounty out on a Jedi, knowing that it wasn't cancelled yet, so the leader says that they can kill the Wookiee and stun the Jedi, wanting the rest of the crew there now. Luke hears him call in reinforcements, but Chewie doesn't want to leave without any information on Boba Fett. Luke tells his friend they don't even know if it was Boba Fett and they need to find another way to track down Han. Chewie angrily fires at the men, killing a group of them as Sagwa opens up a door behind them, wanting the heroes to follow him to an escape route. Luke rallies the group, rushing through the doorway and sealing it behind them. 3PO thanks the Maker the thugs won't be following them, but Luke knows it's a bit early to be celebrating, since as they head down the tunnel, the group come into a courtyard filled with the Kanji members all pointing blasters and turrets at them. Luke gets everyone ready, reaching out with the Force and shifting one of the speeders, knocking a group of men over as he pulls the speeder towards them, getting everyone aboard as he deflects more blaster bolts back at the gang. 3PO tells Chewie to be careful since the speedster has no safety restraints, but Chewie tells him to stop being a backseat driver as the speeder takes off, with Luke riding on the bonnet, continuing to destroy gang speeders that pursue them. But more keep coming, making him wonder how many people on the planet are part of the Kanji Club. They make it back to the Falcon, with Luke telling R2 to get the ship started up. Chewie gets to the cockpit and blasts off, blowing away the gang members with the engines. The leader knows it's okay letting them go, wanting to contact the Imperial garrison on Vandor since they will pay for the information about the Jedi. As the Falcon heads into space, Luke learns from 3PO that Sagwa looks to join the Rebel Alliance, but also he has come to see his master regarding R2's message. Luke wants to hear it since it must be important, so 3PO says that R2 now possesses a list of what look to be Jedi outposts across the galaxy, a list which he acquired during his time on the Death Star. Luke asks if this means that there are more places he can go to learn and keep studying and find more artifacts, knowing this seems impossible since the droid has what he needs just when he needs it. He wants him to tell him everything, and soon after learning all of the locations, he knows this could take him decades to go through them all. Sagwa soon comes to see the group, wanting Luke to join him in the cockpit since Leia has been contacting them, wanting the Falcon to return to the fleet immediately since she has just received a message from an unknown party who claims that they are in possession of Han Solo.